This is the Halton hood. It's completely automatic, okay? You have a panel over there, which is not a control panel. This thing turns on automatically at the beginning of the day when it senses there's heat, and it'll gradually build up to maximum, okay? If you choose to want to see what's going on with one of the particular hoods, it'll tell you how many CFMs going through each one of them. This panel is also available to Halton, and they can diagnose exactly what's going on with your hood if there's a problem. So that's a nice thing to have. Now, you will also, on
Another button.
this side, I believe,
On both sides you have an override. You're looking for your override?
the
So
override
each hood-
button is there, so that if,
And over there.
for whatever causes it, you've got something that's extra greasy, and there's a whole pile of smoke and somebody panics, you can just hit this override button, and it'll automatic, whatever's going on, it'll bring everything up to max, and it'll hold it for 3 minutes. And then you don't have to do anything after that, it'll automatically come back down. Unless, of course, it's a fire, and then
Yeah.
that's a whole different story, okay? So that's the automatic features. The infrared that measures the temperature is also hooked into somewhere on one of these walls. There's another sensing device.
Right over there.
Yeah, for,
Right there.
that's it, yeah, for the fire system. This hood, if somebody's not paying attention, that it senses it's getting too hot on one of the pieces of equipment, there'll be a light flashing inside the hood, bright red. Then you can't avoid seeing it, right? It's just to say, hey guys, something's going on here, you better deal with it quite quickly. Rather than automatically dumping the fire system and causing all kinds of mess and clean up, and that puts you out of action for a few days.
Yeah.
So because we've got all these detectors and thingies, you need to clean it. And just use soap and water. Don't use any 3M pads with any scratchy stuff, anything like that. So just keep it clean. The ones to just make sure, we have special attention. That one there in the middle is the infrared, okay? And that's the one I talked about, which is sensing the temperatures.
So we usually bring a company in to clean the fume head, and it's usually bi-yearly, so every 6 months.
That's a good idea.
That's
Because they'll be able to check in and see what's going on
Yeah.
actually in the ductwork
Okay.
beyond, okay? Now, as I mentioned, so we're going to keep that clean, and then the only other maintenance item other than these filters, they have to come out, and after the first week, I say just check them and see how much is accumulated in the grease can, and then you just have to play it by ear from there. Typically in a nursing home, which isn't a big high greasy environment, it's like 2 to 3 weeks. But just take a look and see what happens.
So he was asking about a pole that has hooks.
What?
He was asking about a pole that had hooks that hook up to the grill.
There's a stainless
Well,
steel.
they take the grades out, so you
There's a
get
stainless
Yeah,
steel-
no, I think there might be one around. Hassan would know more, or it might have got put away.
You just push it in.
Yeah,
You have to. You start at one
as
end.
opposed to climbing up on the grill to get on.
Yeah, ideally, that's right. So you put it in the one end, you slide it in, and then you go up, and then it comes out. So
And
that's
that's how you get the filters out?
yeah?
Yeah, it is just,
That's right,
I
yeah.
believe there is one, I remember seeing a hook like that.
Don't worry, as I said before, they always get lost.
And you're saying on average that has to be done every 2 to 3 weeks?
Yeah, but just check it after week 1 and see how they're going, you know?
They just go into the, then go
Just
into
put
the
them
pot
into the
washer,
dishwasher,
right?
yeah, that's right. So we're going to clean this with just detergent and water. We're going to keep that sensor clean. This panel here, you don't need to do anything with that. The lights are good for they're good for about 4 or 5 years, so you don't have to do anything with them either, because they're LEDs. They're very efficient. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything on this side. Yeah, and that's it for maintenance. As I said, it's automatic. You don't even have to turn the flip.
And you said with the grades, they are dishwasher safe, so we're.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, and all the greasy cups, so
Yeah.
Yeah. This, as I said, this is the makeup air, and this will be conditioned, so hopefully it'll keep it nice and cool in here too. There's one on both sides. That's more of a maintenance thing, but those unscrew and you can clean those out whenever you want to do them. And if you've got a company coming in to do the ductwork, yeah, the first one will be the most important one to see. These grease interceptors, these filters, they're about 98% efficient, so they capture a lot of the grease. So it should be good here.
And it is 2 hoods.
Yeah, there's 2 hoods, yes. This one has a duct connection, the one on the other side has a duct connection. Questions? It's pretty straightforward.
So pretty much whatever's grabbed through there goes into there, right?
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Grease wise.
Whatever's grabbed,
Yes.
grease-wise from there goes into there.
Yeah, that's right, exactly.
So as long as you're cleaning those and emptying that,
Yeah.
we're
just
good
do
to
it
go,
all.
and then every 6 months have somebody come in and do the whole ductwork kind of
That's
stuff.
right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as I say, just run to the dishwasher and you'll be fine.
Okay.
This is the perimeter capture jet, is this what it's called? This is an airstream that keeps the smoke from rolling out and
Okay.
keeps it within the hood. This has nothing to do with the exact, this has nothing to do with exhaust at all.
Okay.
Okay?
Air curtain.
Yeah.
It's an air curtain, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah, yeah. There we go.
Anybody got any questions?
Yeah, so you can turn it on if you want. Hold the button above you.
The override.
And it turned green.
Can you
It turned
restart
green.
it?
Yes,
They start
Turn
a fire.
green.
Yeah, go for it.
No, you gotta hold it enough to turn green.
There you go. It takes a few minutes. no,
Stayed
few
green.
seconds to go from here to the
Yeah.
roof.
Very nice.
So now it'd take about 2 minutes before it all equalizes out. Like
So-
it'll ramp up, right?
Okay, question.
Yes.
If it gets hot and very humid in here,
Call the engineers.
it,
It's got nothing to do with the.
no, I mean,
No.
because of the weather and
Yeah,
everything, would the fume hood go on because of that too?
No,
No.
I
No.
didn't think so, but I just,
no. You can see you've got ventilation throughout
Yeah.
the kitchen, right?
yeah.
So that's.
No, it's always, everybody wants to turn on the fume hood when it's hot and humid out, because
Yeah.
I think it's gonna suck all the air out.
Yeah.
And I was positive that it didn't do that, and I always instructed that, but I figured I just.
This one
double
very
check.
much not, because it's
Yeah.
dropping air there and coming down and around.
Yeah,
So like if you're over there, it's not even,
yeah.
so you can hear now
So
the
I was
air.
gonna say I could
Yeah,
feel it.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be just that one, right? That where we're standing, we'd have to go over and push the button over there to do this one as well.
And then it will just automatically shut off
Yeah, that's on timer,
Okay.
which you can see on the screen.
on the screen.
He said it's like a slow ramp up too, right? Like
Yeah, just slow, every slow, and then, so when off the infrared sensor, it's
Yeah.
variable
Is that
speed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The override puts it into maximum speed for
So the
either
only
5
things you
minutes or
guys have to
60.
do now is just, there was some paperwork I think we provided to the
Yeah, I
kitchen
think
contractor.
Do you know where his pen is? I think
And
he
somebody
has
has
it
to
all.
sign it and just
Okay.
get the warranty going, but that can happen whenever.
Yeah, I don't know where the song is.